Business Education and Arts Mentorship, or BEAM, is a registered non-profit organization that aims to provide the youth between the ages of 13 to 35 with an interesting program that will educate, develop, enlighten, grow, inspire, and promote their individuality as future responsible entrepreneurs and positive role models. Their program includes further artistic training to community groups to enhance their existing talent and improve their business skills in the performing arts. They'll also provide entrepreneurial skills and training and mentorship programs to youth and youth-headed families. Well, to tell us more about this initiative, we're joined now by the program manager, Itumeleng Hlapane. Itumeleng, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Tabo. Thank you for having me.
Please expand a little bit on BEAM and this initiative and what you do.
As you explained, Business Education and Arts Mentorship, it's a non-profit organization. We initiated it in 2009. And initially it was a girl-child mentorship program. But what we realized is parallel to mentoring these beautiful and strong women, we also growing desperate and depressed young men who end up abusing them. So we took this initiative broader and say, now let's welcome the boys. I'm the co-founder and a project manager. I'm a boy myself, so at some point it didn't make sense for me to keep on mentoring young girls, whereas I see my fellow young brothers who also need a form of mentorship and growth in the industry, in performing arts generally.
Now, Tell me, what do you do for the young boys once they're there, now that your organization has evolved to this stage?
If you see in community groups, Sabo, you see you'll get a lot of community groups doing hip-hop dance, doing pantola. Some they are singing, some they're doing a bit of acting. Now, what is their challenge is they're doing this for fun, and most of them, they're coming from a very disadvantaged communities. So what we do for these young boys now, generally with the girls, we assisting them to say, you need to formalize your business. If you're a performing artist, you need to formalize it. How do you do that? Let's start about teaching you how to write a proposal to send it to the National Arts Council or Arts and Culture. So we teach you all the logistics and also the know-how of how to write a business plan, how to write a proposal, just to make your organization a bit formal so that you know next time when you go and perform, they don't give you a T-shirt. Yes.
So you're not really looking at the artistic, because some of them are already talented, but you're also trying to just empower them on the business aspect of things.
Yes, we are enhancing the existing talent. The talent is already there. Formerly, I'm a professional and qualified choreographer. So it helped me to go to school. So my advice is go to school, finish your matric, go to tertiary level, educate yourself more about these things. You know, so but I always say talent on its own it's never enough. You know, you need something to back it up. And usually we would say, go and do engineering to back your artistic life. But I'm saying learn more in that form. Perfect your craft. That's what we mean at BEAM. Perfect your craft. Hence the name Business Education and Arts Mentorship.
Now, how do you link that with the empowerment of youth-headed families?
It was a coincidence, actually, Tabo, where first of all, two mentees or proteges in our mentorship program, when we realized they're actually heading the families. And then we thought, how about we make this thing more formal to say, now we will identify youth-headed families and say, if you're heading a family, after school, you go to your community group, you do your music, you do your acting, and then you go back home, and there's nothing to eat again. Your siblings are looking at you again to provide for them. Now, how about this performing arts skill that you have? How about you make it a business for you? How about you formalize it? We teach you how, like I said, we teach you how to write a business plan. And also we give you performance opportunities whereby you will go and perform and get something at the end of the month. At least now you know my performing art is not just a hobby. At the end of the day, you are able to support your siblings come end of the month.
Now you're partnering with various guys, including the South African Association of Youth Clubs and Rand Merchant Bank. What do they do for you and how do they enhance this initiative?
Let me start with Rand Merchant Bank. Rand Merchant Bank, for over the years, they've always, every time when they have seminars, business seminars, workshops, they take us at BEAM and we attend all their seminars and they pay for us, you know, and that is something very huge. That is something very huge. And right now we have a fundraising event that is coming up and they financing the fundraising event. South African Association of Youth Clubs, it's a national body for youth clubs. And what we do, we're facilitating all their mentorship programs in performing arts countrywide.
Now, this is a program that is working within a township urban setting. Any plans to take it to rural communities and maybe try and duplicate it there?
We have actually, as a matter of fact, about 2 months back, we were in Limpopo, where we did workshops. And you will be surprised what talent it is in the rural areas. Actually, the raw talent and the eagerness to learn. And what makes it easy for us when you go to the rural areas is, sometimes when you help somebody who doesn't need a help, it's a bit of a challenge. But these people, they are eager for it. They are hungry for this thing. We've been to Free State, we've been to Limpopo. And if anyone would like to get hold of us, of course, they can check us on the site. And we are willing to go anywhere, as long as we are mobile enough. Also, NGOs financially. If we're mobile enough to go to the rural areas, hey, why not?
Itumeleng, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me again, Tabo.
Welcome back. The Department of Rural Development and